Joining me now to discuss, LNP Senator for Queensland, James McGrath, and the founder of PR Council, Christy McSweeney. Christy, why are miners so uptight about these new IR reforms?
Well, in a nutshell, the government's ideological agenda is against labour hire, and mining, when it engages in large projects, needs contract labour to support those projects. And I noticed that Tony Burke has said the bill has a 3-month exemption to ensure that there is not impact on the mining industry's need for cyclical labour. Well, perhaps if the Labor Party was on better terms with Meg O'Neill, the CEO of Woodside, they would go and ask her that the decommissioning of an oil platform rig takes it between 9 and 20 months, and a shutdown of a major mining project can take up to 12 months. So where that 3-month figure has come from to look to appease the mining industry, to say this isn't going to affect you and your productivity, I don't know. But iron ore, 155 billion contributing to Australia's export economy. It's about 68% of our exports is out of resources. Coal is even growing at 20 to 30% in the last 2 years. So why the government wants to go to war with the major economic underpinner of the Australian economy so desperately, I have no idea.
James, I'm going to change tack, but I think this is really important coming up to Remembrance Day. The official shop of the Australian Army, they are selling Remembrance poppy pins, the old red poppy, very famous, 100 plus years we've worn the red poppy on the 11th of the 11th. But they're decorating them now with rainbow flags. These are the Pride poppy pins. They're there on the website. The Veteran Affairs Minister, Matt Thistlethwaite, they've certainly been approved for sale. They're not being withdrawn in any way. What do you think should happen? I think veterans would want them gone, wouldn't they?
Why do people have to keep changing things? And why do people have to keep putting their imprints on tradition? The poppies, as you pointed out, have represented those who have fallen for over 100 years, and now people want to come along and put their own little woke labels on them, their own little woke stickers, and paint them their own colours. No, stop it. Just stop it. Why do people have to keep doing this? It's just wrong, Peter. It is beyond wrong. And yes, they should be withdrawn from sale.
Well, I'll look to you to follow that up with the Minister for me, because I can hear my people at home yelling at the TV about this one, because it doesn't mean that the Army doesn't want gay people in uniform. It's nothing about that. It's honouring the sanctity of the poppy. Just going back onto mining, the CFMEU, they are demanding, Christy, that anyone who turns up to a rally gets paid. So basically paid to protest. Is this the new way?
The CFMEU, as we know, one of the most militant unions in Australia, isn't it ridiculous that amidst this debate of productivity and sovereign risk due to the industrial relations reforms that Labor is bringing in, we have the CFMEU, their own team, saying protesting at a rally for 4 hours is productive work and people should be paid for it.
James, I'm just about out of time, but I mean, those images of Anthony Albanese all those years ago, very, very pro-Palestine, they don't sit well with the way he has acted, really, I don't think, regarding Israel since those terror attacks.
No, they don't. And remember, Labor have shifted from being a pro-Israel party to being a pro-Palestinian party, when in fact what we should be all doing is supporting a two-state solution, and also smashing Hamas and being on the side of Israel against these terrorists. I'm unsure sometimes where the Labor Party actually are on this issue.
I think Israel's unsure, I think Bibi's unsure, and that's why the call's not been taken from our Prime Minister. Thank you both for your time.